Yo, this is Lil RJ with another video. This is my Turning Point 2011 review. This PPV event right here wasn't really that good at all. And I'm going to tell you why. This PPV event did not make sense at all. A few unnecessarily title changes, but I'm going to get to that. First, the show started off with a main event promo like they always do. And the first match was a television championship match, Robbie E versus Eric Young. It was an okay match. Robbie E picks up the victory following a distraction from Robbie T. So you got this guy at the television championship. So what's next? What are you gonna do with Eric Young? TNA don't know what they want to do with Eric Young. TV championship is basically getting ignored for the last five months or so. Maybe Robbie having it will bring some life back to the title. I don't know. The second match we had was tag team title match, Inc. versus Mexican America. It's pretty good. It was an okay match for, a mixed tag team title match. Of course, Mexican America won. Like I pretty much said, if they weren't gonna beat them, if they really wanted to beat them, they would have to watch out for Rosita on the outside, and Tyson did her best, but it wasn't enough. Then we had the Triple Threat X Division Championship match, Austin Aries versus Kid Cash versus Jesse Swartzen. I know from the get-go that this match was gonna be like the Cody Rhodes and the Ted DiBiase and Randy Orton match at WrestleMania last year. Kid Cash and Austin Aries started in by jumping poor Jesse Swartzen, and then turning each other towards the end of the match, and that's exactly what happened, and that's how Austin Aries got his championship. Now, I was pretty excited. Don't give it to Kid Cash. Kid Cash is good, don't get me wrong, but don't give it to him. Jesse Swartzen, I guess you could have gave the title to him if they didn't want Aries to have it. I would prefer Swartzen over Kid Cash, just to see what he was gonna do with it. Which we already know that he's gonna fight Kid Cash most likely. So then next we had the no disqualification match between RVD and Christopher Daniels. This match is pretty good. Matter of fact, well, to me, in my opinion, it was pretty good. Rob Van Dam beat Christopher Daniels. This left me hanging. Not hanging, the match didn't make any sense, but, what are you going to do with Rob Van Dam next? What are you going to do with Christopher Daniels next? Time will tell on Thursday. Crimson versus Matt Morgan. Now, I know from the get-go this match is going to end in, some way that Crimson was going to keep his streak intact. And, double disqualification was, the answer. This match is pretty good, had the Clash of the Titans going at it, and match ended in double disqualification when they both pushed the referee down, and after the match they were still going, so I guess this feud is not over. Then we had a backstage segment with Bully Ray and Scott Steiner, talking about their match. That's next. Mr. Anderson and Abyss versus Bully Ray and Scott Steiner, kind of a last minute match, something TNA and both TNA and WWE are good for nowadays, and they did it again tonight. This match is pretty good for a pretty decent tag match. It's kind of a back and forth contest. Best, puts Steiner away for the win. Then after the match, you know, they have this little attack thing that's going on. They're beating Abyss up. They put Abyss through a table, and he just stands right back up, like nothing happened. And you know, Bully Ray, he's like, "You're supposed to be down, Abyss, down through the table. You're supposed to be like this." That didn't happen in their case, and you know. Backstage, we had the women, Karen Jarrett and Gail Kim, backstage talking trash as usual about Velvet being a prostitute and all that stupid stuff. Now, this match is stupid. It's stupid. I get it. You want to teach WWE a lesson for wasting talent like Gail Kim, but showering her with a whole lot of gold. You got her with the tag titles. Ain't that enough gold? Something's gonna have to give. I mean, come on now. Gail Kim's good, but you know, a whole lot of people on that Knockouts roster they can give a title to besides Gail Kim. I mean, they want to talk about originality. ODB was there, Velvet was there, and Angelina Love. I mean, Mickey came, Winter came, Madison Rain came afterwards. You know, a couple of others came afterwards, and you know, I think ODB should get a crack at it next, I guess, since you know she's face or tweener or whatever is going on with you know what they doing with Jacqueline and ODB. I don't know what they're doing because you know they haven't shown them in like 2 or 3 months now. They made it a big deal with them coming back, and you know, I don't know, but this was kind of stupid. I mean, how you gonna have Velvet with the title? I mean, it's like Winter. Like, the title don't even matter. I take it off Mickey's waist and give it to Winter. Winter doesn't defend it. You don't even see Winter for like 2 weeks. She loses it to Mickey on Impact. Then Mickey doesn't defend it. We don't see her again until No Surrender. And she loses it to Winter. Then we don't see Winter again on television. Well, on television, but not in action for 3 weeks until Bound for Glory. And then she loses it, and we don't see her again now. I mean, Velvet, same thing. I already seen Velvet this past week on Impact, but the week before, last week, where was Velvet? What was she doing? The week before, she was crying and celebrating, talking about how she won the title and all that. You know, how fans had her back or whatever. I wasn't really feeling how TNA booked this. Gail Kim, she's okay, but all the gold TNA, hey, it was whatever. I do believe that was pretty stupid. Gail Kim is good, but not that good. The Jeff Hardy versus Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett, let's just say he refused to be beaten this match right here, and it took Jeff Hardy pinned Jeff Jarrett like 3 times in this match right here. But, you know, other than that, this match is pretty good. It's pretty good, you know. Especially for Jeff Hardy's return match. I know Jeff Jarrett wanted to be the one to give him the first taste of spotlight back. And there you have it, dog. The next match was Robert Roode and AJ Styles for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Now, I know from the get-go that AJ was not going to win the title. They weren't going to take the title off of Roode so fast. James Storm, yeah, because people have been complaining about him on the internet and whatever. So I knew they were going to take the strap from him fast. And he gave it to Roode. And Roode, I don't think is going to lose that strap until maybe Victory Road or Lockdown, maybe. Maybe, just maybe. But if it's anything before, if it's any pay-per-view event before, like, you know, next month or the month after that or whatever, you know, at Final Resolution or Genesis, I'll be pretty shocked. But, yeah, Robert Roode wins after grabbing a handful of tights, so I wonder what's going to happen with the Heavyweight Championship next. They're going to get Kazarian a shot next, you know. He kind of deserves it, you know. Kazarian came this close to pinning Kurt Angle in 2008. I mean, the least they can do is, you know, give him that same push they gave him back then. I mean, ain't nothing changed. You know, of course, he wear pants now, but shoot, ain't nothing changed. But yeah, Yeah, it's time to build Kaz up to be a main eventer like they once did before. They need to redo that again. Oh yeah, Pope, he needs to get him a shot in there too, you know what I'm saying? Instead of having him job the people like Crimson and Mexican American and all that, you know, cut all that out and let let Pope do his thing. And I think Matt Morgan should get him a title reign in there too. But you know, whatever. Yeah, Samoa Joe too. You know, he kind of deserves it. So TNA, you got a whole lot of contenders for the heavyweight championship. Don't waste them. And for all my little RG maniacs out there, so long for next time, yo.